everyone, welcome back to Listen to the Stars. My name is Nicole. I'm an astrologer, card reader, and life coach, and this is my channel dedicated to all of those things plus spiritual topics in general. So today we're going to get into the meaning of the Five of Diamonds, some of which you might already know. But before we get into that, obviously I haven't been posting on this channel for a very long time, so I'm going to give some updates. And for those of you who are here just for the information, I will put the timestamp to where I begin talking about the Five of Diamonds below. So yeah, I have not been on my channel for a long time, so thank you everyone for your patience. I've been moving around a lot because Uranus in the sky has been transiting my moon. My moon is the ruler of my fourth and my fifth cusp, and so I've been moving all of the time. This is my newest apartment, which I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm still in Costa Rica, and obviously a lot has happened in the world and in my own personal world since we've last talked or last spoken. So I also changed my hair color, so this is not my natural hair color. So everything is new. Welcome to my new life and my new reality. So it'll be fun to be together in this new energy. And one thing that I am hoping to do with my channel is I have some older videos I haven't released yet that I'm still editing. One of those is about building crystal grids to help you activate and send out energy. And so I will be finishing editing that video and posting it hopefully soon. And then also I have a ritual for the sun that I'll be posting very soon. And I don't know exactly where I'm taking this channel, but I really want to finish up all the things that I promised you and get that out there. I'm still teaching classes. However, class right now for the Cards of Truth is already in session. So if you're hoping to study the Cards of Truth, you can always send me an email, hi@NicoleBrenny.com. I'm still doing readings. My prices have changed, but since I didn't announce it, if you remember the old price and you really want to book a reading, just send me an email, hi@NicoleBrenny.com. I will send you a special payment link and schedule you myself, and I will honor that old price, just at least until the end of August of 2020. So depending on when you're watching this, that will be that. I'm also accepting new coaching clients, and I'm really, really excited about life coaching right now because I've been really working on myself through all of this. It's been a really huge time for me of self-work and self-growth, and the best coaches are the ones that work on themselves and take that time out of their schedule to do those deeply intensive self-work processes. And that's what I've been doing lately, and I'm really, really excited to open up my energy and open up my schedule for a long-term coaching client between 3 to 6 months. If you really want to do some deep work, I use astrology, cards of truth, I use traditional life coaching techniques, and I use psychomagic, which is a profoundly life-changing technique, but I do it also in my own way using techniques that I've kind of developed over a 10-year period. Then sign up for life coaching with me because it's really amazing. I use these techniques on myself and it blows my mind. I've used it on family members and it works. And so if you want to go really deep with coaching, please send me an email, hi@NicoleBrenny.com, and I will set you up and we will find a day that works consistently in my calendar. So I wanted to just do like kind of an update video, but also talk about the Five of Diamonds. And so you guys are seeing all around me the Five of Diamonds, this change. Like the last time that we spoke, everything looked different. I was in a different place. I looked different. I was living somewhere else. All of these things are happening. And when we think about the Five of Diamonds and the Cards of Truth, we have this number 5. 5 has everything to do with change. It also has to do with reviewing and renewing and going back and doing things. We use this terminology in the Cards of Truth when we talk about the 5, which is the intermittent spokes of a wheel. So we get this idea of the wheel of fortune, the wheel of time, something that spins. And when something has the ability to spin, it can spin both forwards and backwards. So whenever you're in a 5 energy, you can definitely be making huge changes forward, but you can also be going back to sort of review things, to take things to a higher level of perfection and fulfillment. You don't get to perfection necessarily just from the effort of the 5, but the 5 often does deal with that repetition that's necessary in order to eventually achieve perfection. We see that when we look at the number 5 being related to the sign of Leo, which has the ruler of the sun. The sun comes up every day consistently, always at the same, well, not the same time, but always in the morning, coming up without fail. And so there's this idea with the 5 of that kind of, you know, not very fun work that we have to do that's consistent, that's daily, that will allow us to eventually achieve perfection. And sometimes when we deal with the number 5 or number 5 scenarios, we have to go back to really work through something that we might not have gotten right the first time. And that can mean more intensive training. So it's not the type of training that happens at the 3 of diamonds. At the 5 of diamonds, or I should say at the 3, at the 5 we're really taking things to a level that we really feel good about. We don't just feel okay about, we really feel good, and we really feel like we're achieving some type of fulfillment from this work, and that will happen later on at the 6, which is the number of fulfillment. So I am in a 5 of diamonds year right now, okay? So the diamonds are all about the concrete, the physical, the things that you can tangibly sense with your senses, right? It's something actually part of this material reality that we live in. So how the 5 of diamonds has been impacting me since my birthday in July is, first off, my living environment. So my actual place that I live, and the way that it looks and the way that I feel in my space has completely changed since before my 5 of diamonds period. I spent some time designing this desk, and now here it is. And I've really spent more time and energy buying beautiful things that I could find really affordably, or making beautiful things that I could have around in my home. That's a really concrete change. Also, the way I am making money, the way that I am approaching my career is deeply changing. So I'm really focusing more on different aspects of my business than I was prior to the 5 of diamonds. And that's somewhat of a change for me, and I'm still in the middle of it, but you'll see as I'm growing and evolving with my business, things are definitely changing in terms of the material reality of my business. Then even my physical appearance is changing. So I went through a really huge transformation from brunette to blonde, and that actually started on an 8 of diamonds day, and I finished this transformation on a 5 of diamonds day. So that 5 of diamonds day would have been really important for me, since my card of the year is the 5 of diamonds. And so I know that my 5 of diamonds really relates to how I appear in the world, and my physical aspect of self as well. I've never before in my life been fully blonde, and so this is a very drastic, concrete change. I also talked to you a little bit about how I've been doing a lot of self-work and a lot of reviewing things in my own life. And one of those things that I'm doing is I'm reviewing a lot of the material that I studied before I offered my services to do coaching, and also before I offered some of my astrological services. I'm really going back to those foundational things that I learned a very long time ago, and really asking myself, is there anything that I missed here, or what more can I squeeze out of the stuff that I already kind of thought that I got a lot out of? And it's been incredible to see how old material feels so new. So that 5 of diamonds is really about also going back and really reviewing things and seeing what is there and getting something new from it. And as part of that life coaching work, I've also realized that what's important to me, my values, which is another meaning of the diamonds, my values have deeply changed. You know, the things that I thought were important before aren't as important anymore. And the things that are important to me now just weren't even part of my sphere before. So the 5 of diamonds really is often about big changes, and I probably am gonna move again during this 5 of diamonds period, because my visa is gonna expire in a few months, and who knows what's gonna happen with coronavirus. So there's definitely this sort of shift that will happen again in terms of where I move. At the very least, my lease will expire here during this 5 of diamonds period. Definitely, I already went through the physical transformation, and I've gone through this review. So reviewing, changing, transformation, all of these things. At the same time, of course, I do have Rahu in my 3rd house, touching my 3rd cusp, so that's where that education aspect is coming through for me, and the communication aspect, which is also why I'm really feeling like I want to make videos again and all of that. but that would be the meaning from my perspective of the Five of Diamonds. The Five of Diamonds is often seen as this difficult card, like a card of poverty, a card that you're not making as much money, things like that. And that can definitely be something that happens to me this year. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna knock on wood, but that's definitely something that can come up with the Five of Diamonds. However, my Five of Diamonds is very well supported in my spread, and I don't like to teach or look at cards as being inherently good or bad. You know, actually part of the five is the ability to not look at things as good or bad, but just to look at things as they are. And so that's something I've really been practicing, and it's really been helping that I have this kind of like difficult card as my card of the year, because I've really been able to kind of look at things from a more neutral perspective. You know, the 5 is right in the middle of the 1 through the 10, and it gives us this ability to really see things as they are in a neutral light. So there are so many more meanings to the 5 of Diamonds. There are so many more meanings to the 5. There are so many more meanings to the diamonds. I can't really talk about all of them just in one short video. I just wanted to get on here and share some insight with you, some things that I've been really excited about. What's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna get to the end of this 5 of Diamonds year and know like a million more things about the 5 of Diamonds than I do now, so I'll have to update this video. But if you really want to get the most out of learning the cards, I highly recommend taking a class with me. I definitely will be posting about upcoming classes very soon. So, well, probably in the next couple of months, so I'll put my newsletter below so you can sign up for my newsletter and you can hear about them before anyone else. And my classes do sell out often, so it would be really good if you were on that list if you want to be a part of that. And I'm hoping to make more Cards of Truth resources for everyone soon, but I would just stay tuned to my channel and take my class, because I really share a lot more in my classes and I can really be more present and I can really give my all to my students. So I hope I will see you in one of my future classes. That is the 5 of Diamonds. I mean, I'm really surprised about the 5 of Diamonds. I didn't expect it to be like I would look physically different, but I always kind of wanted to go blonde and everything sort of lined up to have the right person at the right time, all of that come together. So yeah, I would love to know if you are a 5 of Diamonds, have a 5 of Diamonds in your spread, or went through a 5 of Diamonds experience, and write about it in the comments below so I can learn a little bit more about this beautiful card as well. So take care, everyone. Subscribe to my channel. I hope to be making more content for you soon. If you have any requests, please let me know. I know you have been requesting videos, but I've just felt a little bit more internal lately. So that is really, really healthy for me and good for me to just take that time away when I need to. But I hope to make some videos soon. I hope you're all doing wonderfully, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.